The 1997 Sportster 1200 Sport is back up on the lift. The soon-to-be bike of famine. This week I'm going to actually give you some footage of bikes. Let's get at it. Okay, we're getting really crazy now. We're going to run 2 GoPros at the same time. Which shouldn't be concerning to a technologist, but, never done this before. First thing I'm going to do is back off the throttle and the throttle idle. And then I'm going to remove this. Try really hard not to lose the throttle ends, because I have been told that is a recipe for a bad day. Now here's what's crazy. This piece here seems to be 10 millimeter. And this piece here seems to be too big, which tells me I had the right wrench in the first place. It's kind of chilly here right now in Minnesota, but, all things considered, being that we're in December and I'm out here in a sweatshirt, I'll take it. And I'm actually going to do a little something that I learned from Blockhead, actually, before I do that. Just for giggles. I am going to take a picture. Boom. And additionally, I'm going to adjust my camera a little so you can see just a little bit better. All right. So what we're doing is we're bringing this back, and I'm going to bring the throttle back to remove some of the tension. Okay, now, if I've done that right, yeah, the throttle is looser now. I can use torque bits to start removing the housing here. I'll do this one and this one. Okay, there's the top. Put it in my trusty tray. I think the bottom is smaller. Nope. Same deal. I raise this bad boy off. Okay, so we're going to move that sort of out of the way. Grab that. And then here's that piece that I was saying we don't want to lose, where it's a bad day. So there's that one. And there's one actually on the other side as well that we will take off and put aside. And these are not magnetic, so I really don't want to lose those. So now that I've got that removed, I can take off the grip. I'm kind of curious. I don't think the other one's going to come off. We super glued this one on pretty... Whoa, well, wait. What do you know? We will potentially reuse these. Put those aside. So next, I've got to open up the reservoir. And I have a tool to suck that fluid out. We don't want this to get on anything. tell y'all, I really don't know much about what I'm doing. So the whole point behind this bike was to watch YouTube videos and see if a non-mechanically inclined software guy could work on this or not. So you be the judge. I'm sure that I'm gonna get some things wrong, and hopefully I get more kudos for trying than people poking fun at the dumb software computer guy. I'm gonna set that down. Now, as I get working on this, my understanding is brake fluid is very bad for paint. So we're gonna try really hard not to do that. So the next part I gotta do, I was kind of worried about this, is I got to take off these screws. This takes off the reservoir top for my brake fluid. And so that just pops off. And I'm going to put this on a towel. You're leaving me? Okay, well, anyway, this slurps all the fluid out. See you later, I love you. Anyway, we'll see how good this works. We're gonna try it, no fear, right? And I am solo. I don't have anybody to bail me out. I love it when a plan comes together. Awesome. So there's my brake fluid, all taken out. I kind of feel like I'm going in for a test. Uh-oh. I gotta find the lid now. Other pocket. But I think that's all there is to it. So now, according to my friends on Blockhead, simply take a rag and clean out the rest. I almost pulled the brake. And I remember what you said about that too. Good way to get myself squirted in the face. Kind of pot committed now. Are you effing kidding me?
Oh, fudge. Only it wasn't fudge that I said. It was the granddaddy of all swear words.
It might be too big a one. Oh. Shoot. I'm gonna need a smaller one. I asked you for your love. So hopefully we've gotten some good video of me tearing out the bars. As I was looking at this, I'm thinking, wow, this looks really aggressive now. Nothing here. I can just about imagine what this thing would look like as a cafe racer. Too bad I'm not into that. I'd have to move the pegs, and So the next steps are, I'm gonna take this tank off, and we're gonna see what that looks like without the tank. And then we have a decision to make between ape hangers, and I've got a set of scrambler type bars. I'm thinking, looking at this front end, that without the fender, I'm digging the thought of this thing actually turning into a chopper and stripping it down bare bones. It is the bike of famine, so it makes sense. I was thinking originally Mad Max and some kind of wasteland setup. I might still do that. We'll see what it says when I'm taking that apart. It might speak to me and take me back in that direction. But if I don't go that direction, it just means that I put the scrambler bars and some of the other items like the ammo crate saddlebags that I was planning, and save it for a different bike. We've still got Pestilence, and I haven't quite decided. The pale on the pale horse, Death, sometimes is depicted as green, and there is some green in my streak line, so I might do some interesting customizations to the streak glide to get Death. So we'll see. As I had mentioned, I have another tank that's going to get painted. I've got my daughter actually working on some graphics for that. And for the other bike, sometime this next summer, I have a good friend that has been painting things, and she's going to do a red metal flake with my dad's Vietnam emblem and incorporate a sword. This one, of course, will probably have some kind of rotting horse with a set of scales, being that it's famine. So I hope you've enjoyed. As I said earlier, I have no idea really what I'm doing other than what I've watched on YouTube with Shade Tree Surgeon, Shay Lisi, and Blockhead, Law Abiding Biker. These are all guys that, I hope someday I get to meet you, because you've been an inspiration to me. I'm just a computer nerd trying to wrench on a bike, enjoy himself, and boy, I just love the freedom. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for inspiring me and giving me the courage to do this and not worry about what other people say. I bought this bike cheap on purpose so I could wrench on it and learn a little bit, and it's been a lot of fun.
Here's the evidence. We've got her stripped down without the tank. As I pulled the old tank off, I saw a bracket was broken, and that might explain why the bike was a bit noisy. I also found that the previous owner had done some pretty incredibly creative things with the electrical, which is never a good sign. So I've got a little bit of electrical work to do. Appreciate you taking this adventure along with me. Please click like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. We'll look forward to seeing you soon. And in the meantime, remember to see the beautiful things that are around you every day.